Hello, welcome to my channel. Another bibliophile reads. My name is Greg, and today I am doing a tag because I was tagged by my friend Pat at Book Chat with Pat. She did the Are You Like Jane Austen tag to wrap up Jane Austen in July. Now, I am not a fan of Jane Austen myself. I have read one book, or should I say, I have listened to one audiobook, and that was Persuasion, her last novel. I was not really impressed with Persuasion. Some people convinced me that I should try Pride and Prejudice. I'm a little hesitant to start that book. I don't think Jane Austen is my kind of author. Before I listened to the audiobook of Persuasion, my wife did get me to watch the film version. It was an old BBC movie, probably from the 90s. And let us just say, I politely watched it with her because I did not enjoy it. My wife also enjoyed the film version of Pride and Prejudice that was like 6 hours long. And whenever she used to watch that movie back in the 90s, I knew I was going to be in the doghouse for at least a day because I guess I do not match up with Mr. Darcy. Women have very strong romantic inclinations towards Jane Austen's male protagonists, and I always fail to meet the mark. Oh well, it's just the way life is. But let me do the Jane Austen, or Are You Like Jane Austen tag. Prompt number 1. Jane Austen was an artist and writer. Give yourself a point if you're an artist. Give yourself an extra point if you are a writer. Well, in my youth, I wanted to be a writer. That did not pan out very well. I never got myself published. I did try to submit a few short stories to professional magazines, and I got rejected. Once or twice, I got a polite rejection that someone bothered to actually write a note commenting on the story I submitted. But they were all rejections. So I really cannot call myself a writer since I have not done any writing since basically I turned 30. And I have played around with AI art, but that's not really being an artist. That's asking a machine to do some artwork for you. So I'm going to sort of cheat a little bit and give myself 1 point because I tried to be a writer and I tried to play around with being an artist, but not really. Prompt number 2. Austen was born to a large family. She had a total of 7 siblings, 1 sister and 6 brothers. Give yourself a point if you have 3 or more sibling family. I have a brother and I have a sister. No point for me. Number 3. Jane Austen did not enjoy her formal education. Give yourself a point if you did not care for school. Despite going to the University of Maryland, I did not really enjoy my college days. Part of that is that for the most part, I was a commuter to the university. I did not spend my semester living on campus. I did spend a freshman year on a campus in New England called New England College, but still, I did not enjoy my formal education. I liked learning, but learning got in the way of my education, as Alan at Big Heart and Books and Classics sometimes comments. So I guess I have to give myself a point. I did not enjoy my education. Number 4. Dark humor is woven throughout Austen's writing. Give yourself a point if you have a grim sense of humor. You must share a dark joke in order to get this point. I do have a dark sense of humor, so I'm going to get this point with this joke. Now, I'm not really a joke teller, so don't count on too many laughs. So yesterday, I was digging a hole in the woods behind my house. I came across a sack of old Civil War gold coins. I was really thrilled, and I wanted to rush back to my house and tell my wife about my find. And then I remembered why I was digging the hole. Number 5. Jane broke off 2 engagements and died a spinster. Give yourself a point if you are single. I am still married, despite my dark joke. Number 6. Often experience low periods or spells of depression. Give yourself a point if you have struggled with mental health. I don't think I've ever really struggled very seriously with mental health. I have not seen a professional about any bouts of depression. Everyone gets sad now and then when events go the wrong way, but I don't need to see a professional about that. No point for me. Number 7. Jane moved away from her childhood home in her 20s. Give yourself a point if you've lived away from your childhood home or region. Yes, when I was in my 40s, my wife and I moved from our home in Virginia all the way to Washington State, just outside of Seattle. So I spent 17 years there before moving back. I would have stayed in Seattle, but my wife wanted to stay. Maybe I should have dug the hole in Washington. So I guess I get a point because I did move away from home for about 17 years. Number 8. Jane was not vain. Give yourself a point if you have very little interest in vanity. I have no sense of vanity whatsoever. I get a point. Hair was of little concern to Austen. Give yourself a point if you cannot be bothered with your hair. As you see, I keep my hair immaculate. I guess I get a point. Number 10. Austen expressed her detest for hot weather. Give yourself a point if you dislike the heat. I absolutely detest hot weather. I like it cold, I like it cloudy, I like it rainy. No wonder I liked it in Seattle so much. I guess I get a point. And now I have to add up my score. I got a shocking 7 points with Jane Austen, an author I really don't like. But according to this, if you have 6 or 7 points, you and Austen are friends. You could enjoy a long walk in the country and chat about all the things you have in common. I guess we would be buds, Jane and me, and talk about writing and the different kinds of writing that we enjoyed. Now, I am not going to tag anyone in this video. It is quite old. It is the end of Jane Austen July. But if you want to do this, go for it. You might be surprised, like me, to discover that I would be friends with Jane Austen. Thank you for watching, and keep on reading.